All right, so welcome to the deep dive. Today we are going to be going behind the scenes
Oh, fun.
at the Miss Universe 2024 preliminaries.
Yes.
So, I know you're dying to know who is going to take home the crown this year, and we are going to try to figure that out today. I've got two articles here, hot off the press about the contestants who really made a splash.
Yes.
So, should we just dive right in?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, great. So we're going to break down 7 of the contestants that are the most talked about.
Yeah.
Chelsea Manalo from the Philippines. We've got Maria Fernanda Diaz from Venezuela, Anya Petrov from Russia, Sofia Alvarez representing Colombia, and then Anya Patel from India, Ayana Sato from Japan, and last but not least, Isabella Moretti from Italy.
Wow. A truly global group. It is so exciting to see what everyone brings to the stage.
I know.
But before we kind of jump into the individual contestants, can we just talk about what makes a Miss Universe winner?
Oh, for sure.
It's so much more than just looking good in a swimsuit.
Right. So, besides beauty, what are the judges really looking for?
Well, you're looking for someone who has it all, right? So, you're looking for confidence, intelligence, someone who can speak well, and just a genuine passion for, making a difference in the world.
Okay.
The Miss Universe mission is all about empowering women to be agents of change in the world.
Yeah.
So the judges are really looking for someone who embodies that.
Got it.
Someone who can be a role model and advocate, on that global stage.
Yeah, totally. So substance matters, style matters.
Absolutely.
Let's jump into our first standout, Chelsea Manalo from the Philippines.
Yes.
Both articles highlighted her stage presence and her storytelling abilities, and one even called her the queen of the Disney-inspired aura. Ooh, I love that.
I know.
Love that.
Her swimsuit walk was Ariel themed, and her evening gown had a Cinderella vibe.
So fun.
I know. It's how do you pull that off?
Well, and I think what's really brilliant about it is she is, taking these narratives and weaving them into her performance.
Right.
It's not just about the costumes. It's about, tapping into these themes of transformation, courage and hope, things that resonate, I think, with everyone, really. Yeah. These are stories that connect with people on an emotional level, which is something that I think the judges really notice.
Absolutely. It's giving us more than just a walk. It's a whole story.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about Maria Fernanda Diaz, representing Venezuela.
Oh, yes.
Venezuela has such a strong track record in Miss Universe.
Oh, yeah. Powerhouse.
I know. And it seems like she's living up to that, to those high expectations. One article even called her performance near perfect and praised her confidence and the elegance of her red evening gown.
Yeah, and I think Venezuelan contestants, they're known for more than just, their stunning beauty, right?
Yeah.
They're often praised for their poise, the way they speak, and their commitment to social causes.
Okay, so she's definitely one to watch.
Yeah.
Now, for something totally different, let's talk about Anya Petrov from Russia.
Both articles described her as having this icy elegance and a very minimalist style.
It's very interesting, right? Because, she's not going for those big, bold statements. It's very much an understated elegance.
Yeah, and do you think that will be enough to stand out? Because there's so many big personalities this year.
I think that is the big question, right?
Okay.
Will that subtlety captivate the judges, or will she kind of fade into the background? I think this is where her performance in the interview round is going to be really crucial.
Yeah.
If she can really showcase her intellect, her perspective, her personality.
Yeah.
I think she might be able to pull it off.
She's got to let those judges get to know her. Speaking of strong stage presence, Sofia Alvarez from Colombia really brought it.
Oh yeah, she did.
Both articles mentioned her infectious energy.
Yes, and that yellow swimsuit and that dramatic black evening gown, she knows how to make an entrance.
Yeah, she does. It seems like she's a natural performer, but one article did point out that she'll need a strong Q&A performance to really
Oh, absolutely.
be up there.
The Q&A is where you have to think on your feet.
Yeah.
Really articulate your thoughts.
Yeah, because being Miss Universe isn't just about looking great. It's about being able to handle, those tough questions.
Exactly. And those questions can be challenging.
Oh, I'm sure.
They touch on complex social and political issues, and the judges are looking for someone who can demonstrate that they, understand those issues.
Okay, now let's talk about Anya Patel from India.
Okay.
The articles really emphasized her ability to blend tradition and modernity.
It's so cool, right? Her golden sari-inspired gown.
Yeah.
That was a showstopper.
I know.
Perfect example of, how she honors her heritage, but also embraces a modern kind of aesthetic.
Yeah.
But I think what's really going to, help her is her eloquence and composure.
Yeah, they both mentioned that, like how poised and articulate she is.
And how she can connect her story to like bigger issues.
Yeah, and she's got a legacy to live up to.
Right.
India has a strong track record at Miss Universe.
Yeah, they do. Speaking of legacies, Japan hasn't had a Miss Universe winner in a while, but Ayana Sato is hoping to change that.
Yes.
Both articles highlighted her personality, her bubbly personality, and that cherry blossom-inspired gown.
It was stunning. And her charm is undeniable.
Yeah.
But is it enough, right? Because I think the judges are going to be looking for depth beyond that initial, that charm.
Yeah.
They want to know, can she handle the pressure? Does she have what it takes
Right.
to be a spokesperson?
So she needs to show them that she's more than just like a pretty face.
Yes.
That she's got the brains and the heart.
Exactly.
All right. Last but not least, Isabella Moretti from Italy is bringing a little old school Hollywood glamour.
I love it. Such a fascinating contestant.
Yeah.
She really embodies like that timeless kind of beauty.
But I think the question is, has she got what it takes
Right.
to be a modern Miss Universe?
Right. Because the competition has evolved so much.
Oh, so
It's not just about like looking beautiful in a gown anymore. It's about being like a role model, an advocate.
a global citizen.
Yeah. Does she have those like modern sensibilities?
Yeah, that's what we'll be watching for as the competition, continues.
This is getting interesting. We've got 7 incredibly strong contenders here.
It's going to be a tough competition.
We'll be right back to delve even deeper into what these contestants might do to like really wow those judges in the coming round, so don't go anywhere. All right, so we are back and we're ready to really dig into what these contestants might do to like really wow the judges in the coming rounds. They've talked about like their preliminary performances, but now the real competition like begins.
Pressure is on, right?
Yes. So let's start with like revisiting those contestants who are really using storytelling.
Okay.
Chelsea Manalo from the Philippines with those Disney-inspired themes. How can she like continue to leverage that narrative? Like how can she bring that to the next round?
Well, I think she could really connect those fairy tale themes to like real world issues.
Okay.
Take Cinderella, for example, right?
Yeah.
She faces adversity, but she never gives up on her dreams.
Yeah.
Chelsea can use that narrative to talk about overcoming challenges, resilience, believing in yourself.
Yeah.
I think that would resonate with the judges.
Right. It's like she can take this really simple story and make it something super powerful.
Exactly.
So what about Anya Patel from India? She's also using storytelling, but in a very different way.
Yeah, it's more about like cultural exchange, breaking down stereotypes,
Yeah.
that golden sari-inspired gown, like
So stunning.
it was a fusion of traditional Indian design and like a modern silhouette.
Right.
It's like, she's sending a message that you can be proud of where you come from, your heritage, but still be a citizen of the world.
Yeah, it's such a cool message for Miss Universe.
Absolutely.
Now, let's talk about Anya Petrov from Russia. She's relying on like a much more subtle, quiet elegance.
Yeah, her challenge is going to be like making sure that doesn't translate into being forgettable.
Right. So what can she do?
The interview round, I think, is going to be crucial for Anya.
Yeah.
It's her chance to like let her personality shine through.
Right. She's got to show them who she really is.
Exactly.
Now, another contestant that needs to show us the substance behind the style is Isabella Moretti from Italy.
Yes.
She's got the old school Hollywood glamour, but does she have like the modern sensibilities to be Miss Universe?
I think the key for Isabella is going to be connecting that classic elegance to like the issues of today.
Okay. Yeah.
Like she can talk about these like timeless qualities of grace and poise,
Yeah.
but she also needs to show that she's aware of like the challenges that women face today. She needs to show that she's not stuck in the past.
Yeah, that she's relevant.
Exactly.
Okay, let's talk about the contestants that are bringing a lot more energy, like Sofia Alvarez from Colombia.
Ooh, yeah, Sophia.
She's got stage presence like no other.
But can she back it up?
Yeah, how can she do that?
Again, the interview round. Crucial.
Yeah.
She needs to be ready to answer those tough questions
Right.
with intelligence and clarity.
So it's about showing the judges that there's like more to her than just like a dazzling smile.
Exactly.
Now, Ayana Sato from Japan is bringing a very similar like energy.
Yeah, she's got the charm, but can she convince the judges that she has the depth?
Yeah, what kind of strategies could she use?
She needs to showcase her knowledge. She needs to be able to like speak her mind,
Mm-hmm.
but most importantly, she needs to just be herself.
Right, because the judges can see right through, anything that's not genuine.
Absolutely.
Now, we can't forget about Maria Fernanda Diaz from Venezuela. We talked about that near-perfect performance and Venezuela's track record. What's going to set her apart?
I think she needs to really lean into those qualities that Venezuelan contestants are known for. That beauty, grace, intelligence, social awareness. We know she can own that stage, but now she needs to show us her heart.
Yeah, what is she passionate about? What kind of impact does she want to have on the world?
I think that's something that all of these contestants should be thinking about.
Yeah.
Miss Universe is about so much more than just winning.
Right, it's like using your platform to make a change.
Absolutely.
It sounds like these contestants have a lot to think about.
Yeah, the stakes are high.
We'll be back to wrap up our deep dive and leave you with some final thoughts on what to look for as this competition, heats up.
It's going to be exciting.
So stay tuned. We are back and ready to, wrap up our deep dive into these incredible women, trying to become the next Miss Universe.
Yeah, it's been really fascinating to, watch their journey so far.
It has. And, one thing that has become so clear, through this whole conversation is how much the Miss Universe competition has changed.
Oh, absolutely.
It's so much more than just, looking pretty in a swimsuit.
Mm-hmm. The judges are looking for someone who's well-rounded,
Yeah.
intelligent, compassionate, someone who wants to make a difference,
They're looking for someone who, really embodies that Miss Universe mission.
Exactly.
So as we think about these 7 women,
Mm.
what are the key takeaways that, you want our listener to remember?
Well, I want them to, think about how these contestants connect with the audience,
Yeah.
who's telling a really compelling story,
Right.
who can articulate their thoughts and feelings with passion and conviction.
Yeah.
Who feels really authentic and relatable.
Because ultimately, the Miss Universe winner needs to connect with people from
Yeah.
all over the world.
Yeah, and that connection can be built in so many different ways.
Right.
It could be great performance,
Yeah.
a powerful speech, or just, a genuine moment of, human connection.
It's about finding those moments that, touch the heart
Absolutely.
and inspire.
Beautifully said.
So I don't know about you, but I am, on the edge of my seat for this competition.
Me too. It's going to be an exciting one.
And to our listener, I want to leave you with this thought. As you watch the competition, unfold, don't just focus on the glitz and the glamour.
Yeah.
Look beyond the surface and ask yourself, who has the heart, the mind, and the voice to be the next Miss Universe?
Who's going to use their platform to make a real difference?
That is the question.
It is.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the Miss Universe 2024 frontrunners. We'll be back soon with more insights and analysis.
Yes, we will.
So stay tuned.